Hi, my name is Christine Tager, and I'm an executive level rep for ZYIA Active. If you found this video, you probably were very similar to me when I started this venture about a year ago, and you're searching for some business or company that you can be associated with to sell activewear, to be a rep, something like that. And I wanted to make this little video to kind of answer the question of why ZYIA? What is this company? What's it all about? And why would someone want to be a rep with ZYIA Active? So as I mentioned, I came across it online. I loved the product. I loved the clothes and the fashion side of it, but I also loved the messaging behind it. I loved what this brand represents, and I think for me that was enough to dig deeper and kind of take the leap to be a rep for it. I really didn't have any expectations going into it. Before this, I have never done sales. Fast forward a year later from when I joined, to say ZYIA has exploded would be a complete understatement. It was something I added to my life. I had a job. Again, I just love the activewear, and I'm like, well, what's the worst that can happen? So I'm out the money for the starter kit, and I have all the activewear that I got. I really didn't know what to expect, and a year later, my team is over 550 people. There's no slowing down. Sales have been incredible. Team growth has been incredible. There's just been a lot of amazing momentum that's happening right now. And I think that's kind of what I wanted to put out there and share. Again, if you were like me and you're on the fence about it, and you've heard of this company, you're thinking about it, but you don't really know what it's about, and if it's something you should get involved with, is it a risk, anything like that. And I think the most important thing for people to remember is there's no pressure, there's no stress, there's no crazy quotas. The worst case scenario, if you decide to sell nothing and you don't do anything with it, after 2 months after enrollment, you would pay a $15 rep website fee. That's for like the maintenance if you didn't sell $600 a month. I remember being so worried about that. I've never had to pay that $15, and I never plan to. It's very, very obtainable. So if that's the biggest risk, I'd say that's pretty low stress. Again, if you take the month off and you don't sell a thing, worst case scenario, you pay $15. But you'll quickly find out, which is what I had experienced, or what I have experienced, is that when you have a product and you have a brand that's a good one and a solid one, people want to hear about it. They want to buy it. If I think one of our products that set ZYIA apart is our light and tight leggings. When somebody purchases one of those, they want more. They come back. It's, for me, the best legging I've ever worn in my life. So when people try that, they kind of get the sense for what the quality is and the brand, and they want to buy more. But I remember being very worried about that, waiting for my starter kit to come. I had never touched it. I had never felt it. I'd never seen it. I'd never worn it. So I was really hoping that it would be good quality. And then it was. It was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. But one thing to remember, again, going back to the no pressure or stress thing, ZYIA stands behind their product so much that even as a new rep, if you enroll and you decide that you don't like the clothes, which isn't going to happen, but if it does, you have 90 days to return everything for a full refund. So again, there's not a lot there shouldn't be a lot holding you back as far as trying it out. Now, the clothes can't be worn. Don't work out in them for 90 days and then try to return them. But if you get it and you decide, hey, this actually wasn't for me, send it back. So again, I think it's super, it shows that the company stands behind the product, and it also shows that they care about the reps making sure it's a good fit for them. I mentioned this earlier, but this is a business that fits in with your life. This is a business, I have so many of my reps are girls that work 9 to 5 jobs, and you can be super successful with ZYIA in 30 minutes or less a day. There's little things that you can do to keep your business going, keep it rolling. I've created a marketing plan that is designed to reach out of your immediate friends and family. That was one of my biggest concerns when I started this. I didn't want to be that girl. I'd never done sales, let alone direct sales, and I didn't want to be that person that was always pushing towards friends and family. So it was very important for me to create a marketing plan that reached outside of my immediate circle. So I think with that being said, I guess this video is more about assuring you that this isn't a big risk. Now, if you're thinking that the $350 is too expensive and you can't afford it, you feel like you can't afford it, I would say to you, if you can't afford it, you cannot afford not to do this. It's one of those things that, again, with the momentum of what's happening right now, sales are huge. The numbers that my team and that ZYIA as a company is doing right now is pretty incredible. And again, that speaks for the product itself. It speaks for the brand. People are loving the product. We went through a period that the company experienced so much growth, we couldn't even keep our leggings on the shelf. Like, they were selling out in hours in some sizes. Now, of course, since then, it's been rectified and our quantities are much, much bigger to keep up with the growth of the company. But it's an amazing product, and I highly recommend to reach out to me, find out if this is a good fit for your life, and chances are it is, because you can add it into whatever you're doing and make it work. For me, it checks all the boxes. I love fashion, never done anything with it, now I get to. I love living an active lifestyle, and it combines that. It combines which I wasn't even expecting, but this is a huge network of women that all support each other and are doing this together and working together. I love that component of it. I even love the sales part. I was scared of it, and I actually love it. I feel like this is, I don't want to say nothing's an easy sale, but it's a sale I feel like that's easier than some others, because you don't have to show what it does. People see pictures of the product and they either love it or they don't. They see it, and if it's something that is in line with their fashion, then they buy it. So I think there's a lot of things, for me at least, why ZYIA Active stands out from other companies, from other maybe direct sales companies. But I think the whole notion of doing direct sales with activewear is something people really are excited about. They love it. And in addition to all that, ZYIA Active launches products every single Wednesday. So our line is always updated. It's always staying current. It's always fresh. And it makes it so as reps, we always have something to promote and to sell. And for our customers, they wait for Wednesdays. They can't wait to see what comes out. And this keeps sales going. It keeps excitement going about with the brand. So there's just so many things. I'm going to keep this short because I said I would, and I won't keep anyone longer, but I highly encourage, if you're on the fence about ZYIA Active, reach out to me. I would love to share my experience with you and let you know what has happened in this past year and what I see happening in the coming years. There's really no slowing down. And for myself, I'm a stay-at-home mom. It allows me to provide a large amount of income to my family while staying at home, while being able to be with my children. It's just been a huge blessing and an incredible opportunity. And because of where we are, ZYIA Active is still ground level. We are a year and a half out from our launch date, and I honestly don't think people truly understand the opportunity that is in front of them. So I encourage you to take the leap, to try it. There's no stress, there's no pressure. I can only speak from my own experience about what it's done for myself and my family, but it has been one of the absolute best experiences. So let me know if you have other questions. I will put up my contact information at the end of this video, and feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to answer any other questions you have. I'd like to talk to you about inventory and ZYIA Active. So one thing that sets apart this company from other direct sales companies is that you do not have to carry inventory. I know you're looking at a rack of clothes behind me. These are samples. Everything that people purchase goes through my rep website and ships directly from the company. So I don't have to spend time going to the post office, packaging things up, and mailing it. I've got 2 young kids. I cannot be going to the post office every time I get an order. So I think that that is a huge bonus to ZYIA Active. You don't have to carry inventory. Everything ships direct, and you make commission off any sale that goes through your rep website. Lastly, in about 2 minutes or less, I'm going to give you a super quick overview of a few key pieces that I love with ZYIA Active. I know it's hard to tell what the quality is, what the fabric is, what the fit is online. So I very quickly want to show you a couple pieces and highlight what I love about ZYIA. ZYIA Active has jackets. They have this one I'm wearing now is a bomber jacket. It's one of our staple pieces. It's got thumb holes. It has a hood. It's got adjustable waistband that you can bring in. I love it. So nice. We also have a ton of different bras, different fits, different fabric, different support. A couple of my favorites are the grid bra. This is the one I'm wearing in black today. It comes in a variety of colors. We have our highest support bra, which is our all-star bra. And the other thing to keep in mind is all different price points. You can get things from $18 all the way up to $100, so it really is nice to be able to offer your customers a variety of price points for what fits in with their budget. The other thing I want to highlight real quickly is our leggings. I said it before, I'll say it again, our light and tight leggings are the best leggings I've ever tried. You'll see this is the general style. They have pockets on the side, everything's high rise, it goes way up, stays in place, sweat proof, squat proof, they're the best. So really, really love our light and tight leggings. We have some other ones, some seamless options and so forth, but my favorites are the light and tights. We always come out every week with different styles, different patterns, different colors. This is another style that just came out. It does not have pockets, but it's the same light and tight material that I love. We also have a ton of tanks. They kind of are customized for what people want the fit to be like. This is one of our mesh tanks. It ties in the back so you can tighten it or keep it loose. And then we have some copper charge tanks. You can just see, even on video, the extremely good quality of everything. And I just, again, this point of this video is to give you peace of mind and why I recommend ZYIA Active. And I hope that gives you just a little bit of insight on some of the products that are consistently selling and being released and launched through ZYIA, and some of my favorite pieces. If you'd like to connect with me further, feel free to email me at zyiagal@gmail.com, or if you'd like to check out how I run my business, you can follow me on Instagram at ZYIAGal, or Facebook. ZYIAGal is also my name. So reach out to me, message me with any questions you have, concerns, ideas. I'd love to chat with you. Thanks so much.